I heard about the SEAL team when I was in high school. There was a guy that was a friend of my brother's. He was kind of a mentor, and he had joined the Navy, and I looked up to that guy, and he would come home on leave every now and then and tell me all the exciting things he had been doing, and he was a SEAL. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Right when you get to BUD/S to be a SEAL, one of the first things you see is this round sign that says the only easy day was yesterday, which really paints the picture of every day in training is so hard that it's pretty clear the only easy day was yesterday. But going through that training gave me the confidence to make it through.
Nothing should be able to stop you from doing anything. My whole life growing up as a kid, everyone always told me that I could never, and they were like, you'll never be a Navy SEAL. Until I graduated, it's like, you won't make it. You won't ever make it. And the one thing I think about most is like, nobody knows me. Nobody knows you. They don't know anything about you. They see the outside, what they see with their eyes or anything, but on the inside, it's totally different. No one can stop you from doing anything, ever, if you're committed to yourself. I got people coming up to me sometimes and just like, you know what, I could never do this, or I couldn't do that, and I just want to, because if you come out of the gate telling yourself that you can't do something, then you're already done. All right, you ain't got to worry about that. There's going to be plenty of people around everywhere telling you can't do something. I don't care how old you are or what your gender is or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. If you tell yourself you can do anything, and no matter how many times you get hit, and no matter how many times you go down, even if you're shaking up, you shake it off, you get back up, and you come at it with everything you got, eventually you're going to pass it. Or you're going to be dead. If you're dead, what's the big deal anyways, right? So that was the one lesson that I learned really well in my career, was the fact that no matter how hard I got hit, just as long as I kept getting back up and going at it, that eventually I would pass what was thrown at me. So.
A man can only be beaten in two ways: if he gives up or he dies.
You absolutely have to have self-confidence in order to succeed. So what we have to do initially every single day is we have to develop that self-confidence. We have to forge that self-confidence. We have to make sure that that self-confidence is impenetrable to all the outside influences in our lives. The comfort zones, the fear that comes in creeps in our minds that inhibits us from achieving. So when you train, you rehearse, you put all that together, you fuse it together to where you can become focused, to where your natural intuition can start flowing freely through one each other.
The Trident is the only device that signifies you and identifies you as a SEAL operator. Every day I earn my Trident, no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, whether it's on the battlefield or on liberty, I earn my Trident every day.